Life is this. I like this.
Alright, what's going on? So I'm going to talk, I guess, a little bit about a saying I don't like in bodybuilding. It somewhat makes sense, but also I just don't like it. It's that I was watching a video with, what the heck is his name? He's huge. I talk about him sometimes. Sam Sulek, there we go. What the hell? He's training with this big guy, right? But it's a saying I've heard multiple times. It's your body doesn't know how much weight you're lifting. And I don't like that saying because I don't know. I can understand that you're supposed to get full muscular contraction, right? It's not just about pounding out the weight to grow the muscle. You want to contract the muscle and stretch the muscle and drive blood into the muscle to grow the muscle. But I don't like that saying that the body doesn't know how much weight you're lifting, because the body kind of does. Oh, this is pre-workout every time, but the body kind of does. Because you can't tell me, say you're a beginner lifter, your weights are going to start low and you're going to progressively overload as you become more and more advanced, right? You're not going to be training for 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 years and using 5-pound dumbbells. You're going to increase 10 pounds, 15 pounds, 20 pounds, 30 pounds, right? Eventually your weights are going to go up and you're progressively overloading the muscle. You will not get the same stimulus from a 5-pound dumbbell as you will now from a 20-pound dumbbell, right? Now I do get the saying to a point. This is where you want to create full mechanical tension in the body, right? If you're not creating full mechanical tension to grow the muscle, then you're more or less powerlifting. And these are two completely different things, powerlifting and bodybuilding. Bodybuilding, you want to feel the muscle and drive the muscle, drive blood into the muscle, tear the muscle, contract the muscle as much as you can, and feel the muscle stretching out on that eccentric motion, right? Powerlifting is more or less get the weight up, don't hurt yourself, right? You're using as many muscles as possible to get that weight up, right? Out one, I wanted to come out my nose. I'm so happy it didn't. But yeah, it's just a saying I don't really like. And again, I do get it. But it should be explained more than the body doesn't understand how much weight you're lifting. Oops. I forgot I had to get an oil change and I have no idea where I am now. So I gotta Google my gym. But to me that makes sense. It should be explained more as, I don't know how you would word it, but I do believe the body does know how much weight you're lifting, and it goes by tension through the muscle, creating full mechanical tension in the body, right? And if you're doing that, you're probably achieving your goals for muscle growth. Now strength is completely different, right? Strength is 100% different. So if you're going for strength gains, you're not really looking for full mechanical tension, because that may actually weaken your lifts, right? If you're deadlifting and you're focusing more on just driving from the hamstrings, you may not get a complete lift, right? You may not be activating as many muscles as you possibly could to get that lift up, which now you're weakening yourself, right? You're not trying to isolate when power building or powerlifting or strength building or whatever it is, right? Okay, how do I get to my gym? But yeah, it's just something I really want to talk about. A little bit anyways, not really talk about, just a little bit, because again, I've heard it multiple times. And to me, the body does know how much you're lifting, especially like it comes to powerlifting. Like your mind controls the body, does it not? So if you're squatting 315, your body knows you're squatting 315. But again, just create enough tension in the muscle to grow the muscle, and then take it to failure, right? Don't wimp out on your sets. Drive those sets. Get the growth you're looking for, right? Yeah. I'm going to listen to some music. See you in the gym. Ha ha ha.
Okay, did my warm-ups on treadmill, some shoulder rotations with the stick, little dumbbell external rotations just to warm up the shoulders. I'm starting with dumbbells today, incline pressing. Gonna go for activations, and I'm gonna try and stick to that mechanical activation as I was talking about earlier. So they only go to 70s here, which kind of sucks, but I don't need much more than that. If I'm trying to keep constant tension in the chest, and driving will be perfect. So what I normally do is start with about half of my working weight, just to get again warmed up, get the feel of it, not jump right into it. I'm gonna be doing 15 reps, so 35 pounds, and then I'll jump right up to 70 and start my actual set. That's my warm-up. Super easy, right? Well, carrying on the warm-up. That's not exactly the whole warm-up, but that's just to get the feel of it. Half the working weight. I'm not going to take a break. This is essentially my break right here. And I'm going to pop up to 70 pounds right now, taking these to mechanical failure while keeping constant tension eccentrically and concentrically, right? I'm going to do like a slight pause on the top, squeeze through the chest, try and drive blood as much as possible. Alright, now actually keeping tension in those, controlling the eccentric, driving concentric, slight pause, makes the sets a lot harder, right? So these ones I'm going to be pyramiding down every set, probably about 10 pounds. Next set I'll do 60. Last set I may do 55, so a 5-pound drop. But I won't be recording all these, it's just, you know what I'm doing, essentially. 2-minute breaks, just let the lactic acid disperse, the heart calm down, and then, yeah, hit those next ones. And then I'll probably see you for something more like a squeeze if it's available, or if not, you know, I can always figure something out. Easy. All right. Dumbbells done. Again, trying to keep that mechanical tension principle going today. I'm now going on to bench, and I'm going to try and go overloads as much as possible while being able to keep tension, right? Like I don't want to be able to cheat these too much. As long as I maintain that tension, I'm going to keep popping up, popping up. There's no set amount of sets here, nor reps. Just take them all to failure. Go up until you can no longer really control that weight, right? So this will be my first set. Super easy, just driving. If it's 10, 15, 20, whatever I fail at, it doesn't really matter. Just keep tension through the chest the entire time, right? That's essentially what I'm looking for. I stopped because my right arm really started to take the motion, started to lose the contraction in that chest, right? This is the side where I do have the slight internal rotation, so it's hard for me to find that contraction. If I notice my arms powering through too much, usually that's a sign for me to stop because I'm getting more activation in my left end, which is gonna make it even more dominant than my other side. So, breather, probably not gonna pop up actually. Those felt good. Stick there. 2 more of those. Just taking them all to essentially mechanical failure until I'm losing tension in the chest and the arms are starting to try and power through that motion, right? We don't want that. All right, bench all done. I've actually already done a set of my the one I'm currently on. I forgot to start recording, but that's fine, right? I'm gonna record my second one. Essentially all I'm doing now is a cable fly in that upwards motion, still trying to create entire mechanical tension, right? So not losing the contraction in any part of the movement, pausing in that contraction just to hold the blood for a second, making sure I'm actually squeezing, and then feeling that eccentric motion essentially opening up or stretching, right? All right, that's essentially what I'm going for, right? Hard contractions, controlling that eccentric motion, slight pause, not too much to over elongate the muscle or the tendon, right? And then squeezing through again, right? Just trying to drive blood, keeping again that same mechanical tension as we talked about. Oh, so my last set, I've done 3, this is my second, I'll be doing 1 more. Same thing, taking it to failure, but my last one I'll be doing a drop set. It's just same principle, right? I'll probably drop down, I'm at 17.5, so I'll probably drop to 12.5, and then just take it straight to failure afterwards, wherever that may be, right? Just try not to allow the arms to take over as much as possible, or the shoulders or anything. And when I'm performing this movement, I'm slightly leaning into it, right? So I find a lot of people, when they start fatiguing, they'll start, you know, going back, right? That's gonna add a lot of spinal strain. So hinging at the hips just a little bit, flexing through the core, it's gonna make you stronger, create a stronger chain, and it's gonna help take out that backwards lean to try and save the spine as much as possible. So a little breather, my last one, and then I'll probably see you for shoulders and stomach, or just stomach, I don't know. Figure it out, yeah. Right. Just taking a short one today. Finished my chest. Whoa, my brain's not working. But now I'm just doing some stomach crunches. I'm gonna fire off probably, well, machine stomach crunches, probably fire off on some leg raises, and then afterwards I will see you back in the car, right? I don't see a point on recording all this. It's just hard, grindy reps, taking them until it feels like someone's punched me in the gut, right? Deadly. But yeah, I'll see you back in the car.
All right, that's that one. So, I don't always train like that, trying to just maintain tension in the chest, right? Or maintain tension in the muscle. Like, I do like to bounce between every mechanic, right? And that's how I've found I've gotten my best results. So doing hypertrophy for however long I get stuck in the hypertrophy stage, Usually I bounce back to strength afterwards, and then I even go through endurance, right? So all these stages have helped me develop my physique to where it is today. Just over 6 years, 6.5-ish years I've been training now. Right, I have problems. Sometimes I get stuck in the bulk. Sometimes, you know, I get stuck just pushing weight, right? But I've gotten, over this time anyways, I like to think anyways, I've gotten better at listening to my body and being like, okay, that's enough pushing heavy weight. I'm kind of feeling it now. I'm not really hitting my goals anymore. I've kind of plateaued. You know, your weight's no longer really going up. Usually that's a key sign to back off. You've probably accomplished what you want to do for that program or that segment in your program, where you've probably created microfractions in the bone, which are now ready to be healed. And you can then back off and either start focusing on more muscle growth, hypertrophy style, or a little endurance. Right now, endurance training to me is high reps, right? Like, these are the reps 99% of people do not want to do. Like, I'm talking minimum 30 reps up to, you know, 40, 50, 60 reps. Like, you are absolutely dying through these, and it's not heavy weight. Like, your first 10 reps, 20 reps, you know, on your first set, maybe even 30 reps, you're like, I don't even really feel that, right? But then you're still pushing 40 reps, 50 reps, and then you start sweating. You're like, holy shit, 60 reps, maybe 70 reps, right? Wherever you end up making it to, right? But you're pushing deadly reps, driving blood, sweating profusely. That to me is endurance training, and that's going to create those deadly striations in the muscle, right? You're driving so much blood in there. You're building the heart along with it, right? You're not just training muscle now, you're building your cardiovascular system at the same time while weightlifting. But a lot of people don't want to do that. Those are the sets that absolutely suck. They absolutely suck. But yeah, that was just a little quick one today. Well, I did 3 chest exercises, and then I decided to do 1 stomach exercise, which was the machine crunch, but took each of those sets to failure, essentially 30 reps-ish, just grinding out. Again, like I said, it felt like someone like punched me in the gut. I'm like, having to stop, dish out some more reps, stop, dish out more reps, just brutal. But everything's got its place. As I progress further with these videos too, like my next main segment I'm looking forward to, video recording and essentially video logging and keeping track of, is my shred session coming up. Not shred session, but my shred segment. Right, so within the next month-ish, I'll be going into my shreds, where I'll be doing fasting, trying to get my body to enter into autophagy, right? And I'll be explaining all of this as I'm doing it. But last time I did this, I looked stupid good. I was very proud of my results. I can look back on the pictures now and I'm like, holy moly, like, people thought I was enhanced, and it was pretty cool. It was pretty cool. But I'll get back there. You'll see. I'm gonna have a really good time explaining it and doing it and grinding it. And some of the best mind-muscle connection sessions I've ever had is when I haven't eaten for 24 hours. You know, 36 to 40 hours, and I go to the gym, and you're not pushing a heavy weight. You're just doing light weight, but you're feeling that muscle. And something in your mind, like, it's just a different feeling, like in your head. You're just completely in the zone. And yeah, you know, I can't wait to get there though. It's gonna be good. I'll explain everything, autophagy, fasting, what I'm feeling, what I'm going through, what I'm eating, and I'm looking forward to that. But until the next one, peace.